Hi everybody, this is the second video that I've recorded to support the Sisterhood Code. I'm also calling it the original woman because that is my vision for the end result, that we will come back to the original, innocent, untainted blueprint that our Creator had when she desired us into being. I'm reading the Red Book at the moment by Carl Jung, and I've just discovered something that backs up my own understanding. He's calling this the constitution and transformation of the libido, whereas I would be calling this the 7 voices of the 7 gates. And this is profound because this is exactly what I have. This is the reason why this work is coming up, because I feel I'm understanding the importance of the 7 voices of the 7 gates, or the really deep, subconscious, primordial voices of our sexuality. Now I know that this wound cannot be healed through the fullness of the heart, because the fullness of the heart, it just emanates love all day and all night long. Whereas what we have to heal when it comes to the Sisterhood Code, to come back to the original woman, is this deep, primordial, subconscious, unconscious trauma, wound, injury. So remember, as I work with the 3 aspects of the threefold flame, love, power and wisdom, love can eventually heal it, but it's only power that can touch it. So this is the reason why I'm here on video. I've just read this, it's made perfect sense, and we are right to be following and working with the 7 gates, the 7 voices of our sexuality, for both the masculine and the feminine principle. The heart alone cannot heal this. The heart comes in second, as it brings forth the celestial, divine agape, the love, the highest echelons of love, after we've dived down deep into the libido, into the 7 gates. So this is great. So this is how it's going to work. So it's a 7-week course. The first week we are going to consciously access, through the 7 gates and the 7 chakras, distrust. Distrust of the female, distrust of the feminine. The second week we're going to consciously dive down for jealousy of the feminine, jealousy of the female. The third week we're diving down and we're fishing for fury. Fury is wrath coming in. So it's an inward, it's a taking in. Fury is something we dare not touch or express. So we're looking for that particular element, not so much the everyday anger, fury. The 4th week we are going to be diving down and consciously seeking out bitterness, bitchiness, spite and hatred, working here, working at the heart. For the 5th week we're going to be consciously diving down, looking for the most sophisticated ways of denial, secrecy, untruth, white lies, withholding, that particular area. For the 6th week we will be diving into pride, vanity, seduction. What else? Paranoia. It's at this level, it's the level of the face. It's again very highly sophisticated. It's another aspect would be our need to beautify ourselves. Why? Why? do we need to put on this face? 7th gate, 7th week. We're going to dive down and seek out all the ways we do not come forward in our sovereignty, in our dignity. So using physical, bodily movement, yoga, pulsing, using emotional processes, using mental self-analysis, not so much self-analysis, self-psychology, using the sexual energy, breath, pulsing, I've said pulsing, running the sexual energy through the 7 gates, and using the soul, using the elements of the soul to dive down into the psychological Pandora's box, and then to kind of pull back and see the myth that we're living, the archetypes, the way this plays out. And then of course the soul holding open the landscape for the glorious downpouring of the agape, of the divine love. So that's what it's all about. 7 weeks, 7 gates, 7 chakras, 7 transmissions, and 7 ways in to the subconscious via the 7 sexual voices. And they're not really sexual voices, they're just voices that have the way in to what you could call the areas of taboo, the areas of the subconscious, unconscious, the areas of the really deep, primal archetypes and self that we are built upon. This is the foundation. These are the foundational stones of our everyday expression, response, behavior. So if we want to heal this stuff, that's where we got to go. And the 7 gates are our allies, and I knew it. And Carl Jung has just totally confirmed it. Thanks, Carl. Okay, everybody, all of this information is on the website pilgrimageoflove.com and anayasophia.com, and I'm also on Facebook as Anaiya Sophia, and very approachable, very open. By all means, make contact, and there you'll find me. Thank you. Namaste.